Brilliant one. Alright, man. See ya.
Camera set up in there that time? Nah. Oh, right. I thought you had some sort of like camera studio.
Nah.
It's just a keep It's got to be one of this.
Here we go, our last show of the year. Feels kind of sad, but it also feels kind of good to look back at the year that we've had. And I was just speaking to Ollie and Richard Brown, who are here today, that this is actually my first full year being full-time and with the Ted Coningsby channel. So I started in 2023 in August when I went full-time, but this is my first full year, so how amazing is that? AWCU there. Airfield Wildlife Control Unit doing their thing, and just literally we're focusing on recollecting from what's been the most successful year for the Ted Coningsby channel as we finish up here at Lakenheath, where we've made so many good memories and where we've had all sorts of fun here at the 48 Fighter Wing. And today is really, like I said, about recollecting the whole year and just car alarms going off already at the thought of the engines there. Ted Coningsby, there he is, our squadron leader. Thank you all so much for tuning in this morning, and of course good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good day wherever you're watching from in the world. This is our squadron leader Ted Coningsby, and we want to wish all of the 48 Fighter Wing, all roles, a very, very festive season's greetings and a very Merry Christmas. Season's sweepings and stealth tidings. Medical, RAPCON, communications, LE, OSI, everyone in BX, communications, crew chiefs, maintenance squadrons, wishing you the best. All of you, all the roles. I know I can't name them all, but I'll do my best. Controllers, everyone. RAPCON, communications squadron. Hope we're all good. The chefs, how are the chefs doing? Hope they're all good. QA as well, quality assurance, hope they're good as well. Logistics readiness, how they're all doing, hope they're all good. Big shout out, like I said, to the 48 Fighter Wing. And this is home to the United States Air Force in Europe. 48 Fighter Wing, the only wing with the name, that's right, gets its name from being based out in Chaumont Air Base in 1952. And of course, the reason is being close to the Bertholdi's workshop in the Chaumont-Samontier region near Paris. where Baffoldi, he designed and built the Statue of Liberty in the 1800s. And of course, since the move in 1952 of the 48th, as they moved to Chaumont, the mayor decided, yep, let's give you a naming ceremony. And the name was formed, the Statue of Liberty Wing. In French, Statue de la Liberté. Something like along those lines. I don't have a French character to do the skillful French accent, but Statue de la Liberté. And it still bears those today. There are 4 combat-ready squadrons here at RAF Lakenheath. The 492nd Fighter Squadron, the Mad Hatters, locally known as the Bowlers, and they fly the F-15E Strike Eagle. The 493rd Fighter Squadron, the Grim Reapers, they fly the F-35A, and that was from 2022. Next up, the 494 Fighter Squadron, the Panthers, who fly the F-15E Strike Eagle. And last but not least, making Lakenheath the very first F-35A wing of USAFE, that's the United States Air Force in Europe. They were active between 77 and 1991 with the F-111 Aardvark, after the departure of the last ever Aardvark, which kind of shifted the whole change of the 48 fighter wing. Nevertheless, they came back 30 years later in 2021 in December to become the first F-35A operator here at RAF Lakenheath. Before Statue de la Liberté, they had the motto, the 48 fighter group, as Vulneratus non victus, which means kind of like, even though we're wounded, we're still not conquered. Something along those lines. Hope we're all good. Yeah, our last show of the year, as in full show. We are destined to do 2 non-standard live streams between now, or shall we say between sort of next week and Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, of course, and you'll know what I mean. But it is weather permitting on both of those streams. It's not going to be any flying or anything like that, but it gives us you'll know what I mean. I won't spoil it. Shout out to everyone. Hope we're all good and enjoying the very last show of the year of the Ted Coningsby channel. And we are expecting F-15E Strike Eagles to taxi down what we call the catwalk. And releasing and keeping it themed for next year. Oh, bless them. Did I get a wave then? Oh, bless you. Communications, sorry, the maintenance crew, thank you very much. The fighter generation squadrons, thank you very much. And the fighter generation squadrons, they may like this if they're look at this, coming next week, next month, the Fweep keyring embossed as well, beautiful. It's coming out next month. Oh yes, I can hear nozzles on the move. These nozzles that you can hear are the Pratt & Whitney F100 229s, PW 229s. Oh yeah! 2 of those producing 29,000 pounds of thrust each with afterburner, and they sit happily in the F-15E Strike Eagle. A monster of an engine. In a beauty. The Fighter Generation Squadrons, if you've been to air shows and got yourself some patches with FGS, that's Fighter Generation Squadrons. This evolved from the arrival, I believe, from the F-35s. It used to be the 748th maintenance squadrons, because before 2021 in December, shall we say, or before the arrival of the F-35A, it was very much a 48th Eagle wing with a mix of F-15E Strike Eagles and F-15C and Ds. And it was pretty much the 748 maintenance squadrons. But with the arrival of the F-35s, a very different aircraft, look at this! Things had to change, so they basically created or evolved Fighter Generation Squadrons. Now basically each squadron, maintenance squadron, now operates their own aircraft from their own squadron, if that makes sense. So the 492nd Fighter Squadron will have the 492nd Fighter Generation Squadron. So that maintenance group, that maintenance squadron will look after their 492nd jets, if that makes sense. And the 495th, for example, the Fighter Generation Squadron, they will look after their own F-35s. Hope that makes sense, but it evolved and split from the 748. And a big shout out to all crew chiefs and maintenance squadrons and crew. Thanks for looking after the jets, keeping them sweet and neat. Here they come. Oh wow. To the airmen, to the crew, to the maintenance crew that gave us that beautiful wave not long ago, thank you very much, and I want to wish you all and your families a very, very merry sweeping Christmas. Oh yeah! And of course, I know it's family time. I don't know how it works with the US Air Force here. If you are not able to see your families, we're with you on that, man, or woman. We're with you both, all of you, because I know it's one of the sort of, not sacrifices, but one of those things where, you know, where it focuses on a lot of family time. If you are fortunate, then all the best. But if you're working over Christmas, we're with you. Tune into our Christmas spirit live stream on Christmas Day. I'm hoping the weather plays ball so I can give you a beautiful show on Christmas Day. It would be about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, around about 0900 hours local. And here we go, F-15E Strike Eagles, give it some. You know how it is. But of course, for those that are on their own this Christmas, and that not by choice, some people do like to spend, you know, Christmas on their own. We have said this before, but try not to let that pressure get to you or anything like that. We kind of build that up to ourselves. Just enjoy the day and enjoy. Big shout out to everyone in the US Air Force and USAFE, the United States Air Forces in Europe, which stemmed all the way back in 42. In February, when they arrived as the United States Army Air Strategic Force, which evolved into the United States Air Forces in Europe. Part of the 3rd Air Force, the 48 Fighter Wing. The HQ is out in Ramstein Air Base. who are the HQ for USAFE, the United States Air Forces in Europe. That's what the letter E stands for. And of course, they also are the HQ for United States Air Forces in Africa as well. Salmon, lots of salmon there been delivered.
You know how it is.
You know how it is.
Need your cup now.
There's Mark. Big shout out to everyone in the viewing area. Simon, Paul, Mark,
Oi, oi.
Chris, oi oi. Lots of other people down there. I can't remember all your names. Simon, I know, yeah. We've got Chris, Simon, Mick. How you doing, man? All right, man? Mike. Mike.
Mike and Mick.
Oh, and Mick. Mick and Mike. Mickey. Actually, Mickey's is a good cafe from 1950s in RAF Lakenheath. I was fortunate enough to have a burger in there, and it was amazing.
Vicky as well, which is in the piano.
Vicky's here as well. What else we got? Ollie, Richard. Apologies if I called your name and you're not meant to be here, but you know. Oops, sorry. Ted made me do it. Just give him that. To the lady sat on the car. Dave the burger van. Paul Hennings, oi oi. Oh no, where's Julian today? Where's Ginger Bailey? Paul Briggs, wherever he is. Oh yeah, and of course, a big shout out to the airmen, the ground crew that gave us that wonderful wave this morning. Did you see it in Mordside?
Just seen it.
Oh my gosh.
You see it at the time.
Oh wow. They clearly do. I should get the massive one. So traditionally we have the colour schemes as follows. So we got, we can see red here, red naturally for the 494th Fighter Squadron, the Panthers. Blue being the 492nd Fighter Squadron. How you doing, y'all? Guns up if you're watching. Green is the 495th Fighter Squadron, the Valkyries. And yellow for the Grim Reapers, the 493rd Fighter Squadron. And for those that were lucky enough to witness the F-111 aardvarks between 77 and 91, were able to see all four colours on the boss jet, shall we say, with all four colours on the livery. You only get the three here because, of course, the 495th weren't active during the time of the Eagles. Oh yes. Get ready for the ride. Here we go. Come on. Looking good, looking good. Yes. It's cold, but it's good. It'll warm up in a minute. We should get the heat coming towards us. movies inspired by the Ted Coningsby channel, then put them in. We've had some cracking ones today.
Top good, easy.
Top Ted.
Yeah, top Ted. Top good.
We were recording 48th Street, that was a good one.
Yes.
Ted to the Future. We've had quite a few really good ones. National Ted Boone's Christmas Vacation, wasn't it? Or something like that. That was a good one. I like that one.
I like all the Christmas songs, man.
The karate sweep the leg. That was a good one. Karate Ted. Cobra Ted. Sweep the...
Some of all Teds. Instead of some of all Teds, some of all Teds.
Here we go. Come on, for the last time of the year. Last Weepmas, I gave you my sweep, but the very next day F-15 gave it away. Each year to save me from sweeps, I gave it to a special tag. You'll take you. Oh, little sweep of Lakenheath. Hey, it's all coming out. Yeah, I'll stop now. Probably better off doing this over the... Sweep the world, sweep the... Sweep the world. We've got loads, it's all coming out. We free sweeps of Lakenheath are bearing sweeps. Yep.
10 sweeps for Christmas.
On the last sweep of Christmas. My strike eagle gave to me a quick climb over a pear tree. Here comes an F-15E Strike Eagle down that gorgeous catwalk. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Oh yeah! Here we go, they're on the move. Here we go, RAF Lakenheath. Send it. Sweet. Here we go. Oh, it's bright out here, isn't it? They're going to the EOR, they're going to go for it. Let's have a look here now. To RAF Lakenheath, ladies, gents and teddy bears, a base that was built in 1940. Started life out as a decoy airfield, so with fake Wellington bombers, to make it deceive the enemy attacking aircraft, to make it think that it was potentially Mildenhall, with plywood supplied from air as well. And, operations were run at night, known as a Q site. First squadrons to arrive, 1941, 149 Squadron arrived here. The very first RAF aircraft, 199 Squadron, with Wellington bombers, and 20 operational training unit were the first to operate here. Came from RAF Lakenheath, and then of course 149 came with the short Sterling bombers, along with 199. They operated under the control of RAF Mildenhall. It was a satellite station until finally it became independent in 1943. Up until the closure between 1945 and 47, the runway was extended to make way for the United States Army Air Force. That's right, they came here in United States Air Force. They came here in 1948. So between 1941 and 48 was acted as a Royal Air Force station until it was leased out to the United States Air Force, with the 2nd Bombardment and 307 bombardment groups flying here with their B-29s, and it's been a United States Air Force ever since 1948. The 48 Fighter Wing didn't arrive here until 1960, and they came in with their F-100D Super Sabres with just the 3 squadrons at the time. So something unique to the 48 Fighter Wing, the way they do all their checks on their F-15E Strike Eagles. They do it here on what's called an EOR. That's a platform known as a end of runway, EOR. and it's to carry out any post-taxi checks before flight, before the actual takeoff. It's something that the way they operate here on the F-15E Strike Eagles. You see the maintenance teams doing all the checks on the drop tanks, ordnance, checking for any leaks, oil leaks, any fluid, checking for any security issues on the canopies, that kind of thing. And we've hit 77.4k. What a way to end our year. Thank you very much, all of our new subscribers who just punched that in this morning. Thank you very much. It's been an absolutely amazing year. Like I said, just to reiterate, my first full year, full time as a presenter of the Ted Coningsby channel, your cameraman and commentator. I've learned so much, met so many wonderful people and bears as well alike. It's been an incredible journey, and we've still got, for those that went to TIAT 2.0 in December will know exactly now what the big news was that's coming out early next year. Really? Here we go. Quick climbs. Oh yeah! Look at this. That looked like some savage flight level. Woo! Get in, quick climbs, 3 of them. How high do they climb to? Well, that depends on what they've been cleared to do, ladies, gents, teddy bears. For those that don't know the drill, you can't just do a quick climb. Similar to the meme from Lord of the Rings, where one simply can't just do a quick climb. Has to be cleared to whichever flight level they've been given to. Unrestricted climbs, quick climbs, they're exactly the same thing. It's all about the climb rate. And let me just wave this flag to the maintenance crew. G's pulled, about 5 to 6. There's the crew there. 5 to 6 G's speed, about 350 miles per hour. They'll clear the entire runway, as you've just seen, and pull into a 50, 60. Well, that looked more like literally straight vertical, didn't it? Absolutely amazing. That's the Ted Coningsby channel. giving you live military aviation around the country for one last time for 2024. And we look to 2025 to see what will that bring us. Some amazing sky and cloud formations here, actually. It's very, very lovely. The F-35As do exactly the same. They will rotate to what, 60, 120 feet, maintain that, clear the entire runway, reach speeds 350 miles per hour. This all does depend on the pilot, by the way. There might be a pilot that might want to do 360, and that's it. Pull it up, off you go. We'll climb to. You'll hear it's climb to a flight level. If you're not familiar with flight level, just to give you a rough idea, that's the altitude in it is in feet, so you just have to add 2 zeros. So flight level 100 is 10,000 feet, flight level 150 is 15,000 feet, flight level 170 17,000 feet, flight level 300 30,000 feet, etc, etc. So you'll hear that even when they're doing, I don't know, a low approach, or if they're using the radar approach, you might hear descend to a flight level of 20, which is 2,000 feet, whichever. It's that's what it is basically. Enjoy. Right. Hey, oh, thank you. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Right. Thank you. Got some guards marches from yesterday as well as today's to do, and of course here comes our squadron leader Ted Coningsby with your guards marches to those who. It's a bit sharp, the light here, Ted. Might have to just turn that round a little bit over this way, mate. All right. It's quite windy, isn't it, Ted? Maybe get blown off the railings there. Dylan Cobb, member for 4 months, Guards March. Thank you very much for being a member for 4 months. David Patrick, a donation for mince pies and mulled wine. Thank you very much. Guards March to you. Guards March to Fred Bernals, member for 22 months. Merry Christmas to the best military channel. We're going to have to just say goodbye to the flag because it's rather windy up here. It's quite bad, isn't it? There we go. Is that better now, Ted? There you go. That's better. Obviously, Ted was turned into some sort of sail there. Thanks a lot, Fred Bernals, who's put Merry Christmas to the best military channel. Thank you very much indeed. David Harrison, being part of the TCS family is immense. Thank you very much. Guards March. David Harrison, thank you. Dr. Soda, member for 22 months. Oi, oi! And thank you, everyone, for joining us on this epic adventure this year. Merry Christmas from the Spanner flight. Also, good to see the Gucci man out. That was for yesterday. Thank you very much. Yuki Roma, high five, Guards March. Thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership as well. And let's have a look if we've got any from today to give you. Oh, we do indeed. Dr. Soda, thank you very much. So AD Causa, high five for reaching a milestone, 6 months milestone. Thank you very much for being a member of the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Morning, oi oi, thanks for the last 6 months, and thank you very much. Margot, high five. Guards March, thank you very much for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Andrew C, member for 6 months, high five to you, reaching the 6-month milestone. Happy Christmas, everyone, with a snowman and a Christmas tree. Thank you very much. Marnie, happy Christmas, TCS. Thank you very much. A Guards March. Thank you. Mike W, high five. Welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron. Guards March. Thank you very much. Richie B, Merry Christmas to Ted, Nikos, Claire Bear, Spanner Flight, and chat. Guards March. Thank you very much. Wee Stevie Boy as well, hello there, and thank you, and hello there as well. Regards March, thank you for the super chat. Craig Davis, member for 14 months, hello to you. Part of the posh officer, yes. Black Hawk NZ, thank you very much for your super chat as well, Guards March. Klaus Stein, Merry Christmas, oi oi. Thank you very much for your super chat, Guards March. A Guards March to Margot Baxter, who's put best wishes to everyone having a birthday over the festive season. Like yourself, Margot. Guards March, and a happy birthday to you. Carol, Merry Christmas, Ted, Nikos, Claire Bear, and Spannerflight. Thanks for bringing us these wonderful streams throughout the year. A Guards March to you. Thank you very much. Simon Watchorn, who's here, who's put Happy Christmas to my Spannerflight colleagues and every member of our amazing community. A Guards March, thank you very much. Gary Lockton, Guards March, high five, welcome to the TCS Posh Officers Club. Oh yeah. Babs R, high five to you, thank you for gifting the Ted Coningsby membership. Thank you as well. Guards March, high five to Susan Kelly, gifted a Ted Coningsby membership as well. And Gary Lockton, thank you for being part of our TCS Posh Officer. Thank you, a high five there from Ted. Thanks for joining us. Margot, thank you very much for the super chat. Very best wishes to everyone at TCS, our military forces, and all those who are working over the festive season in public service. Keep safe and well too. Bear hugs to all. Thank you. Perez Matman Bush, how you doing? Who's part of our TCF fighter squadron, who's been a member for 16 months. Wishing Ted, Nikos, Claire, the Bear Flight, Spannerflight, and all the amazing TCS members an oi oi Christmas and a sweetest year in 2025. Thank you very much, Guards March. Simon Watchorn, who's part of our TCF fighter squadron as well, and Spannerflight, who's been a member for 16 months, another month as a member of this amazing community, and end of year, fantastic year for the TCS. Looking forward to what lies in store for 2025. Thank you to Nikos, Ted, and Claire Bear for everything. Thank you very much. Guards March. Margot, big shout out to the magnificent Royal Air Force. Thank you to them for all they do. Hope they have a Merry Christmas and keep safe wherever you are. Guards March. Margot with the super chat, who's put USAFE, have a fantastic Christmas and thank you. And that's for the United States Air Forces in Europe. Thanks a lot, Margot. Meth, can I please get a PTO for my my 42nd birthday tomorrow? Yeah, sure. There we go. Wibbs, wishing you all a happy and restful break. Guards March, thanks for the super chat. Helen Scott, member for 10 months. Happy Christmas, everyone. Thank you very much for being a member for 10 months. AD Corsa, thank you as well. Member for 6 months. I think I've done that one. There might go on an extra one. And I think there was one with Alan Stretton somewhere. Alan Stretton, Guards March. I've lost your super chat somewhere here, but I did see it. That's the funniest thing. Alan Stratton, when it pops up again, I will get you the message, but I did see your super chat earlier. Thank you very much, Guards March. Geethy Boy, all the best for Christmas, Nikos, and Happy New Year. Oi oi, Guards March to you. Lee Williams, member for 2 months. Merry Christmas, Nikos, Claire, and Ted. Guards March, thank you very much. Oh, it was a super. Oh, that's fine. It was a super sticker. It didn't pop up, but thank you, Guards March to Alan Stratton for that. Superb. Thank you. Right. Whew. Ted, it is absolutely bolting. It is killed. Good, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Oh. There we go, it's better, isn't it? Sorry about that. One hand trying to control the focus on here and don't worry, if I haven't called your Guards March out, there are still a few more. There is a beautiful C-17 parked up. Hopefully we get that later. There you go, feast your eyes on this. Well, that's good, we got a ground crew team next to it. That could be good. Big shout out to all the communication squadron. Rapcon, how you doing? Medical, how you doing? All the medical group, blood donors, oi oi. Love it. A very, very Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope we're all well. It is absolutely bitter up here, but no worries, one last go of the year. Woo! One last go. Guards March to let's have a look. Alex Binks, I'm in the field today. Merry Christmas all. Guards March. Thanks a lot, Alex, who's been a member for 19 months. Oh yeah. Dita Kikeri, member. Merry Christmas and best wishes for 2025 to the TCS Jingle Fleet. Guards March. Thanks a lot for your super chat. Sue Arthur, member for 15 months. Guards March. Thank you very much for being a member for 15 months. Bucky Photography, member for 3 months. 3 months already. Merry Christmas all. Thank you very much, Guards March. Neil Christiansen, member for 19 months. Wow. Oi oi. Merry Christmas, Ted, Nikos, and everyone. Thank you very much. Remco DeVray, member for 5 months. Thank you, TCS. It's an amazing ride so far. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Hope we're all good, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Thank you so much, everyone. Lots of super chats coming in. Thank you so much. It's our last one of the year. I don't know how I'm going to cope. My body's going to be like, what's going on? Why isn't it getting battered by all the elements? Sounds like we got more F-15s on the move. Here we go. Yanis Gotsis, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the best to the TCS Guards March. Thank you very much. Dougie Penman, oi oi, Merry Christmas everyone. Merry Christmas to you, Guards March. Ali Leyland, Merry Christmas, Nikos, Claire Bear, and all the Teds, and of course the TCS family. Thank you so much. What's that, Ted? What, F-15's taxiing now, are they? Okay, mate. Thank you very much, Ted. Hey! Top Gun theme tune is very appropriate for this position. Here we go. Over 50 years legacy of the F-15. Look at this. And the legacy lives on and on. Even from this, we got F-15 EX as well that's out. I mean, Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. When you go back to 1972, the first flight of the F-15A flight was made in July 1972, and the first flight of the two-seater, the F-15B, which was formerly the TF-15A trainer, was made in July 1973. Now, the very first Eagle F-15B delivery was made in November 1974. Now, in January 1976, the very first F-15 Eagle destined for a combat squadron was delivered. The single-seater F-15C and two-seater F-15D models entered the Air Force inventory in the beginning of 1979, the very same year that the BAE Systems Hawk was the display aircraft for the Red Arrows. The F-15E Strike Eagle and the Eagles landed at Lakenheath in the years 92 and 93. And of course, if you just joined us, ladies, gents, teddy bears, all we ask too, first of all, you need to be cleared. You are now being cleared to hit the like button or land on it. Give it a touch and go. And of course, if you love military aviation, then be sure to subscribe to your one and only Ted Coningsby channel. And if you are subscribed, don't forget the all-important notification bell button, where you'll be notified of our latest live streams and videos. We do post daily with videos, and of course our shorts Sunday. Not the ones you wear, but you can wear shorts while watching our shorts. Hope we're all good, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Welcome to the Ted Coningsby channel. We're live here at RAF Lakenheath. And we have one F-15E Strike Eagle on the EOR. Big shout out to all of the crew. Woo! And what a legacy that the 48th Fighter Wing has as a group. Played a major part in the D-Day and the Normandy campaign, along with the invasion of France. Played a major part in operations, in fact, of the 40,000 sorties that were carried out of the Allies during the period of the Normandy campaign. The 2,000 sorties by the 48th saw them being awarded a distinguished unit citation in their P-47D Thunderbolt. Nearly said Mustang then. F-135 PW100 engines. That's right, that's the engine of the F-35. They're coming out to play very shortly. Get ready to ride. They're coming. Trouble, there may be trouble ahead. Yeah, okay. That's why I decided to do YouTube military aviation and not singing. But you never know. There's always time. Well, lots to smile about for 2024. So many good memories. What was your highlights of 2024? I say highlights because I don't want to say highlight because there are more than one. There has been quite a lot of moments and highlights this year. It's been absolutely amazing. F-35's spooling right now. So the F-35A arrived here in December 2021, and that meant the return of the 495th Fighter Squadron. Previously, they were the 495th Tactical Fighter Squadron between 77 and 1991, known as the Thundervarks, not the Valkyries back then, as they were flying the F-111 Aardvark. And their colour was green even back then, of course. Started life out, actually, in 1941 as the 9th Reconnaissance Squadron, believe it or not, all the way back in 1941. But since their inactivation in 1991, they returned after 30 years with the F-35A making Lakenheath the very first F-35A wing of the USAFE. Joining them a year later with a brief sort of deactivation of the 493rd, the Grim Reapers, saying goodbye to the F-15 C and D models, which we managed to catch a video of them through the Mac loop. One of their set of flights saying their goodbyes. We did manage to catch that. One of our bed tents was in the tent at the time. Never seen anything like it. It was a very, sorry for the pun, it was a very, very abysmal, grim day. Fair play for flying in those conditions through the Mac loop. Nevertheless, 2022 saw the return of the 493rd Fighter Squadron. Again, during the period of when the 48th were here, in fact, since 1956, I'd like to say 58, the 48th were actually known as the Tactical Fighter Wing, and the squadrons had that title, Tactical Fighter Squadron. Those titles were held all the way right until the Strike Eagles came after the Gulf War. Sorry, before the Strike Eagles came, basically when they said goodbye and retired the aardvarks. So at the end of an era of the aardvarks, that's when Lakenheath became and dropped the title Tactical. So the squadrons and the wing dropped the title Tactical. And for those that know that I've been trying to establish why the 3 squadrons only went to RAF Ibsley, they set sail. I found out in 1944, and the reason for all of this, pretty cool. I found out there was a sort of like a reorganization of the fighter groups with their division, the wing, and then the group, and then underneath the squadrons. So an air force is made up of like the air force itself, the division, the wing, then the group, and then the squadron. I established that they reorganized everything so that each wing, when you had a group, they made each group have 3 fighter squadrons if you were a fighter squadron or a fighter wing. So this meant a reorganization. Now, because the 48th had 4 squadrons, fighter squadrons, they reorganized that and moved the 495th, and they became part of the 407th Fighter Bomb Group, which were based in Texas. And that was on the 21st of March 1944, when 3 of the squadrons set sail to RAF Ibsley on the Queen Mary. The 407th Fighter Bomb Group deactivated on the 1st of April 1944, which meant we didn't see the 495th for a bit of a while. 33 years to be exact, when they returned finally. So they were inactive for 33 years, and that is why just the 3 squadrons came. If the 407th Fighter Bomb Group went to the UK, then I would assume they would have still been going. But then fate has it that's the way it worked out. So it worked out quite nicely in the end, because they're back together again. If I look like a statue for about 10 seconds, it means I'm probably frozen to death. Woo! Hit the like button, let's go, let's ride, let's finish off our year in style, ladies, gents and teddy bears. Lots of, I wonder how many likes we got this year. God, I think we could probably find that out. Yeah, cajillions. Is there a word called cajillion? I'll tell you what, tedillions. That's a good one. And just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. Perry, thank you for that. All of them. That was the highlights. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. It's been an absolutely cracking year with the Ted Coningsby channel. There are just so many lovely memories, and I met so many of you as well this year. The channel just gets bigger and bigger, like this C-17 that's parked up nicely. We should be hopefully seeing that later. There's a lot of salmon in that. I think one of you worked out it could fit 64,000 salmon in a C-17, so thank you very much, whoever worked that out. 64,000 pieces of salmon in a C-17. The loadmaster said, something fishy going on here now. sorry, that was bad. I'm allowed, it's the last one. You won't need to put up my singing for a couple of weeks, it's fine. Mildenhall, just 5.5 miles away the backwards crow flies. And so too is RAF Feltwell, just behind me. That's about 5.5 miles as well, in the direction of the backwards crow. Although there's no active runway there, it is part of the 48th, so it's part of the tri-base system that's here. So just like RAF Mildenhall, again they retained the title Royal Air Force. So there will be a commander from the Royal Air Force here, as it's still owned by the Royal Air Force, just operated by the United States Air Forces in Europe. So just like Mildenhall, there will be a station commander that's Royal Air Force, along with a United States Air Force commander as well. Here comes trouble. Apologies for the slight wobble, I am actually shivering. Here we go, F-35 time, here we go. Here we go. 48 fighter wings. F-35As coming now. Here we go. Trouble. just again wishing everyone a good break as well for those that have been working and just finishing their work for the year as well. So big shout out to all of you who have are taking some time out now. Big shout out to the 48 Fighter Wing, as we said earlier. Again, thank you for what you do. And it's although sometimes it does feel, I must confess, it does feel like an air show sometimes. Of course, this is, you know, this is military operations as it is. This is all training, what they do to, well, the objective, air superiority, right? There you go. So serious stuff, of course, but as aviation enthusiasts, we love it. We love the smell and we love the visuals and we love to learn. And one of the key things that I like to do on our channel is to bring you some education, history, and of course a little bit of avionics and how stuff works, which is really good for me as well because I get to learn how things work as well. Again, aircraft of the United States Air Force's Lakenheath. All aircraft here of the 48 Fighter Wing here based at Lakenheath will carry the tail code LN. The colours and the markings had a bit of a change, of course, naturally during World War II as well. The ones that you see here are a little bit different than what we would have seen, especially when they set off at RAF Ibsley. Markings I only have sort of World War II period as far as I can go. So the 492nd Fighter Squadron would have had Foxtrot 4 on their P-47 Thunderbolts. The 493rd Fighter Squadron would have had the letter I, India, and 7, and the 494th would have had Fighter Squadron would have had a 6 and M for Mike. That's all I know. They were part of the 70th Fighter Wing, which was part of the 9th Tactical Air Command. They did a lot of various roles. In fact, the P-47 Thunderbolt in its own right was the very first to sort of be innovative in close air support, giving that support to the troops. In fact, that legacy lives on, which is why they named the Fairchild A-10 the Thunderbolt. In fact, it's Thunderbolt 2, named after the P-47 Thunderbolt, because the P-47 Thunderbolt was actually doing what the A-10 does, so it kind of evolved from that. And while the A-10 was built around its gun, the P-47 Thunderbolt was built around its huge 47-litre 18-cylinder engine. Its radial Pratt & Whitney 2800, gorgeous, air-cooled as well, beautiful. As we started to go with the 48th when they moved in 52 at Chamont, so I need to establish what they had on their F-84s and F-86s, but when they moved to Lakenheath in 1960, the tail codes were LR, LS and LT. They kept the letter L, and the RST was to denominate the squadrons 492nd, 493rd and 494th in order. So the 494th had the letter T. You can see this example at the Newark Air Museum. Go and check out RAF Lakenheath's F-100D with the markings. And they also had the colour scheme as well, so there will be a red tail flash on that as well. And that's at Newark Air Museum, the Lakenheath LT. That lasted until the Phantoms arrived in 1972, when they used a tailcode system with just one system for all squadrons, LK, Lima Kilo. Unfortunately though, for whatever reason, well actually I say unfortunately, it's neither or, it only retained this for about 7 or 8 months when they changed it to LK. Sorry, they changed it from LK to LN. So I don't know why, but that's what happened. Sort of watercoloured style skies and clouds going on. Where did they come from? Reports of trouble just over here. F-35s with their external missile railings. Now these want to be seen because these are mean. When you're in defense, you want to be seen. This is my territory. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. to the Ted Coningsby channel, Friday style. This is how we do it. Quick climbs, so a little bit different to the performance takeoffs at RAF Coningsby, and that's all due to the thrust to weight ratio on the Typhoon, the agile, very light Eurofighter Typhoon with its powerful set of two 20,000 pounds of thrust on the EJ200 engines. And even with full payload and full fuel, the Typhoon's thrust to weight ratio is phenomenal, that it can actually rotate not even past the arrestor gear, brakes to 8 seconds, 50 degrees, 60 degree, rotate 180 miles per hour and start climbing, and then go vertically and keep climbing. was one way to end a year. Oh, quick climb.
How many was there? 1,000 likes.
That was just.
1,000 likes.
I'm not surprised.
2,000 watches.
Well, that.
Was it 15 of them in here? I'm counting. I'm really counting 12, but then they kept coming.
That's how you do it. Those pilots are literally gonna go, you know how it is. Oh man, that was absolutely amazing. Woo, Ted. Ted's reaction. Oh goodness me, what? Ted, you right, mate? Hang on. Let me just move that down a little bit there. Now I don't want to just knock that trumpet down. Oh, Ted, I don't think they're coming back, mate. Not for a while. How did that Santa hat stay on? Ted loved that. Ted's in like some sort of Ted's-tasy.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Well, that's one way to warm you up in on a cold day in December.
Yes.
I know why Ted's hat is staying on, because it's probably frozen. Well, that was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, you don't get that at air shows, do you? Absolutely incredible. That just literally is one way to sum up 2024. They've all got to come back. So let's see if we're going to get any candy floss on the way back as well. So I think that needs a cup of tea, doesn't it, there now? Hope you all enjoyed that, ladies, gents, teddy bears. The 48 Fighter Wing, ending our year in style. I just had to pick here for the, mind you, there's not many bases that are open today, to be honest. I think Marham and Coningsby are closed today, so, well, we can't not... and we will start 2025 here as well. I've got my birthday special on the 3rd. It's been an absolutely incredible day already. Absolutely amazing. 1,000 likes as well. Thank you to all of those who've hit the like button to get to our 1,000 likes. There was over 2,000 watching at one point. I mean, it says it all. I don't know how you could not hit the like button with that. That was just absolutely classic RAF Lakenheath in just a carousel of quick climbs, and absolutely amazing. Right, I think I'm going to go and grab a cup of tea. Going to go and get the landings? Or, yeah.
Don't take it down yet.
Yeah, I think we've got rain later, haven't we, or something?
That's phenomenal, isn't it? It's 18.
Yeah.
An amazing quick climb end of year Friday. It's been here at the Ted Coningsby channel. Never disappointed. I'm just going to go and grab a cup of tea. I'll be right back. It is brutal. Range. Yes. Take care, yeah?
Yeah.
Take care, buddy. See you later.
Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
I will stream.
Yes. All right, man. Yeah.
It's such a shame.
No, it's fine.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
Yeah.
Are you going around there?
No, we're going.
Yeah, it's just further down.
I've got to go back. I've got to be back by a certain time. This has had that.
Have a good.
Get the whip out.
Yeah.
See you later. Some people say 17, some people say 18. So,
Anyhow, take it easy, 4,000 salmon. I want you to give him that.
oh, thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Oh, thank you. I'll have
Fantastic
a
year.
drink if I may. Mate, let me come down. Thank you so much for that.
I am
kind of it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's great, man. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thanks a lot for your support, man.
You do it.
Thank you for that. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Woo! Wow. More startups, but I don't know if I don't know. I can only guess it will later.
Yeah, I suppose all the other ones will start coming back, are they? The first one.
Any minute now.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is that why everyone's rushed up over there?
You get to catch the landings. Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. No worries. Right. Mad on Monday as well here. Who just went? Yeah. Look, it's quick one. He's got it. Hiya, mate. You alright?
Just about.
Good, good.
Woo! Bit fresh up there?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Where is that? 17th?
I think I would have thought so. I can't sit staying here for the 2 weeks unless it leaves tomorrow. Woo!
What was that? 20 of the 35s?
There's quite a few, I don't know.
I lost
I
count.
just kept going. I was like, oh, here we go, 2 ship. Looking good. we've had here at RAF Lakenheath, ladies, gents and teddy bears, and what a year, of course. Thanks to all of you who have joined us today on this amazing, amazing show. Car alarms were in agony during that mass launch, those mass takeoffs. Just behind us in a two-ship formation. Here we go. beginning to look like Christmas. beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah. We've had, what a year we've had. I mean, this is just great to end the year with this. It's absolutely incredible, ladies, gents, teddy bears. What an absolute dream this has been, and I hope you've all enjoyed it. Oh yeah, all right, man. Oi, oi, all right.
Oi, oi.
Woo! All is good. Yeah, Ted, I don't think we're going to get the flag out in this, mate. It's pretty bad. Thank you to all of you who have tuned in today on this Christmas special. Could have called it a Christmas special, but we've got one on Christmas Day. Andrew Farley, thank you so much for being a member of the Ted Coningsby Squadron for 6 months. Lovely channel with lovely people. A Guards March to you. Thank you so much. Owen76, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for your efforts this year, and thank you as well. Thank you for your support and tuning in as well. Thank you. Jenny B, thank you for the super chat. Guards March, Merry Christmas, guys. What a year it has been. Big love to the TCS. Thank you very much. Guards March to you, Jenny B. Sue W, member for 5 months. Merry Christmas to you all. Who's been a member for 5 months. Thank you so much. And Sue W, high five, who's gifted a Ted Coningsby membership. Jake with the carrots. All the best to everyone. Oi oi. Oi oi to you. Thanks for the super chat. Guards March. A high five and a Guards March to Meow Moog Moggy. High five and a Guards March for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Margot Baxter, huge thanks to my Span of Flight colleagues. They deserve a fantastic Christmas. Thank you very much for the super chat, Guards March. Thank you. A super sticker from Doug Ross. Guards March, thank you very much. Watching from Canada. David Binch, Guards March to you, member for 10 months. Merry Christmas with Santa, Christmas tree and a heart emoji. A Guards March. And high five and a Guards March again to David Binch for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. Dave Earl, welcome to the Ted Coningsby Squadron, Guards March. Wooseer, thank you very much for the super chat. Nice one, Ted, Nikos and team. TCS, Merry Christmas and a Merry Christmas to you. Pat Galloway, Guards March. Thank you, Nikos, Claire Bear, Ted, and everyone in this great channel. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a wonderful time. Julie Beard, a mince pie for everyone and a burger from Dave for Nikos. That sounds actually like a good idea if he's got any left. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Kate Duff, thank you very much. 16 months membership. Oi oi, had to come by for the last day. Guards March, thank you very much. And another Guards March to Kate Duff. Happy Christmas, New Year to all of you lovely people. Thanks for your super chat. A super sticker from Margot, Guards March of the Hut, thank you. And a Guards March to Margot Baxter for the pocket chair. Guards March. Darren Hobson, who's been a member for 17 months, wishing all the TCS a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Guards March, thank you very much for your 17-month membership. Jojo Illot, Guards March for you for being a member for 8 months. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ted Nikos, for another amazing stream. Thank you so much. Guards March to Doug Ross for a super chat. Thank you very much. Bernie Hagyard, member for 3 months. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Ted, Nikos, Claire and all the TCF. Thank you very much. Guards March. Doug Ross, Guards March to you. See you all next time. Oh yes, playing for us now. Gotta love it. Laser Tech 02, high five. Thank you so much for gifting 10 Ted Coningsby memberships at Guards March. Wow, thank you so much. Ding 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 ding, it's showtime. Thank you so much. Wee Stevie boy, thank you so much for that triple figure super chat. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Ted's channel and all its members and supporters. F-35s are yeah. Oh, and a Merry Christmas to all Allied squadrons and bases here in the UK and abroad. Thank you for your service, and I love the emojis of the poppy, the USAF roundel, and the RAF roundel as well. Guards March, wee Stevie boy, it's showtime. Nice one, Ted. Low approach from Ted. Ted, low approach, mate. Oh, I love the way he just drops it low. Beautiful. Sorry, buddy. Let me come that a minute. Okay. Yeah, let me get you. Could if I give you, could you kindly get me a burger? No. Didn't mean it like that. If you could get that for me, that'd be great. Get yourself a drink. Do you want anything, mate? No. Sure. Is that all right?
Just a normal burger, cheeseburger.
Just plain cheeseburger, no sauce. Just cheese and a burger. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. Thanks, man. Treat myself to a ruby after this.
You go steady there.
Gonna get a burger.
I'll be quick, he's nearly out. He's nearly out.
Yeah,
And you did see the two Ospreys?
Ospreys, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were grounded. Oh, they've cleared them, had they?
They were flying on Monday.
Oh, were they?
It's a voluntary.
Ah.
Voluntary, wasn't it?
Ah, right.
I think it's just a procedure. Yeah, Monday they were flying.
Were they?
Yeah, because we saw one. Yeah, so they're grounded.
Good. You just like coming back and hammering skulls on the beach again. Because where I live, we've got a head slide like that. I was walking down the pub. Didn't know nothing. Next minute, evening. Literally head stop down to Don and Hook. I'm like, okay, boys.
Oh dear. It's pretty savage up here.
Yeah, I can imagine. You ready for Christmas then?
Oh yeah, always. Always.
I think we needed a bit of Top Gun music when they got kicking about, weren't it?
The car alarm's made up for the music.
Mine didn't actually go off.
That was amazing.
Is this your last one then?
Well, last show is in full show like this, but I've got a stream on Christmas Day. Another one sort of New Year's Eve. It's just but it can't really be emotional. I won't be able to do it. You'll know why when I do it.
Ah, right,
I
gotcha.
probably couldn't have done that because it's just no, it would just be endless.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
There it is.
Yeah, it was. It's doing some circuits. Yeah. So when I read it, it did say voluntary, as in recommended. It wasn't like you have to. It was more. I think they would play it safe. They don't want another incident. So my guess was to actually just check what the problem was.
Yeah, look at it.
I think that's the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they were up Monday.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Because I read into it, I thought, oh, brilliant, okay.
Yeah. Oi, you right, man? How you doing? All right?
Not too bad.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Good.
Thank you for your stream.
Thank
really
you.
Helped. Where's in the field?
Yeah.
So it's great because I was
Yeah, so then you can see what's about to happen.
Seeing everything taxiing and waiting, and then yeah, it was brilliant.
Nice,
So,
nice. Oh, that was good.
Just want to say happy Christmas, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, happy Christmas to you and a good New Year. Yeah.
Yeah. All the
Thank
best,
you.
mate.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Yes.
Thank you. Bailey, how you doing? Missing you here, man. Where are you? Yeah, I love the C-17 as well. It moves. It can move. This is a beautiful. I've got a feeling it will go out. I can't see it staying here. This is just a guess. I can't see it staying here over the Christmas festive period. I can't, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, not that I would mind this. I'm sure Margot's garage could fit this in, but you know, it's like when someone goes, "Oh, can I just leave this here for a minute?" You know, when you got, you know, you have your house, you've got your little zen. I'm guessing it's a no. Yeah, I thought so. Oh well, an extra kebab for later. Oh no, I thought you'd run out. I knew, because it is packed here, isn't it?
No, there's a few people grabbing double burgers and all sorts.
Oh, no, thanks for trying, man. Thank you. It's fine. It's good. You're right, though, yeah? Oh, yeah. That'd be a nice, actually be a nice move at the end of the year. With a review. Not that it's the end of the year, but for me, it's not. Is it my birthday? Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're right, yeah? Thanks for the practice. Got it sorted for half the price, even though it's still okay. Wow, nice one. Yeah, you too. So the C-17 is a pinging of the flashy kind. Hey, I'll tell you what, here's a shot. Should we get it? What if we get an Osprey with a C-17? Hang on, come on, Nikos. Let me see if I can do it. Hang on. Come on. Oh no, we might miss it. Come on. Oh, it's gonna get close. Oh yeah, shot. Woo. Nice. Ginger Bailey, have an absolutely amazing time, my man. An absolutely amazing day we've had, and we've got all those F-35s to come back yet, so we'll see what oh, okay, right on cue. Yeah, right on cue. Here we go. Wow, they're quite high up. I'll wait for them to get a little bit down. So they would, so at that height, about 10,000 feet, it's called a high key. Now they usually use this on a PFO, a precautionary or practice flame out, also known as an SFO in some other bases, so a simulated flame out. So in the event of a flame out, now it's not an engine stall, so don't forget, because the engines are still running, so it's not a stall, it's a flame out. Now when you've only got the one engine, in fact the worst enemy for any aircraft is gravity. So if you've only got the one engine, what do? You go into a high key, and this is the procedure: high key, low approach, and into the flame out procedure. So your engines are running, and the idea, it's almost like try to bump start your car, but as a disclaimer of the Ted Coningsby channel, please don't take your car 10,000 feet up and just drop it. So it's trying to scoop up, get those revs going, because it's still going. To simulate this, the pilot will put the aircraft into idle, and that's why you'll hear the massive roar on the bang, if this is a PFO. To simulate that. So again, the idea is just to try to restart it again. Imagine a flame out in a Cessna. And then doing that. Go on, give me a Wolfie. Wolfie. Well, I'd say the simulated flame out, the PFO, was a successful one. The going vertical into the low approach isn't part of the practice flame out, but why not? This looks good. Two of the 5,000 that took off. Beautiful C-17 can carry 64,000 pieces of whole salmon. Beautiful aircraft. Powered by four Pratt & Whitney F-117 PW100 engines. Their turbofans producing a whopping, are you ready for this? Basically it's like having 4 Typhoons. So 40,400 pounds of thrust. So that's, imagine on those wings 4 Typhoons on there, 4 Eurofighters. with afterburner. Oh, that'd be quite good though, wouldn't it? An incredible, beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Wingspan of 51.74 meters, or if you want that in old money, it's 169 feet and 9 inches. That is a lot of TEDs. TED is 16 centimeters, so I'll let you do the fun maths of how many TEDs a C-17 wingspan is. The length is 53.04 meters. That's 174 feet in old money. Cruising speed at 28,000 feet is about 450 knots, or 833 kilometers per hour. Maximum takeoff weight is 585,000 pounds. That's 265,350 kilos. And this absolute beauty, I've got a lovely video of a tactical departure. That's right, you heard it. It can do pretty much a quick climb, or at least a performance takeoff. Trust me, we've got one coming up. Or you can have a look at our compilation of the heavyweights at Riyadh to show you the tactical departure. There's the follow me truck, the escorting vehicle to help it, assist it to get around. C-17 Globe Salmon, nice. C-17 Salmon Master. Wow. But here we go. C-17 flashy. Will be taxiing very shortly. How you doing? Hope you're well. Lucas, enjoying the C-17. In TED season, the C-17 wingspan 331.25 TEDs in the C-17's wingspan. Wow, that's impressive. Hope we're all good. Margot, Silver Trig, Davey! Actually, is Davey okay? Has anyone heard from Davey? Is Davey alright? Is his ceiling okay? Richie Kent, how you doing? Thanks for the thanks for that. Thanks for the TED stats there. think it's on the move. Oh my goodness me, sorry about this. Absolutely. Here we go. Then secure everything down on this departure. And when you park this up next to a C5 Galaxy, so it moves. It'll come into view very shortly and we'll take up the whole screen very shortly, so we'll just wait for that. Joshua Haddock, thank you very much. Triple Nick as well. Oh, it's Frankie's birthday. Oh, bless. Oh, leave it with me. I'll do a little shout out. Actually, we got time now, actually, because that's going to still need a few minutes to come round yet. Ginger Bailey, thank you very much for the super sticker. I just want to wish you and the lovely lady a good trip and a great journey and a good time. Make sure you enjoy Guards March. Thank you very much for the super. Thank you so much. Joshua Haddock, hi Nikos, please could you give Frankie a big happy birthday shout out. Also Merry Christmas, have a great break. Frankie, how you doing? Frankie, if you're watching, a little birthday shout out to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Frankie. Thank you. Happy birthday high five. Ready? Just please don't touch the TV, but do a pretend high five. Don't want to be. Oh, bless. 555, Triple Nick. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, Nikos and the crew. Looking forward to another fantastic year next year as a posh officer and a member of the TCS family. Thank you very, very much. Oh, yeah. Guards March to you, man. So just 2 of the F-35s have returned from what we think is about 17. Is it 17? Is any? I think. Let's have a look. Andrew C. go. Dr. Soda, thank you very much for sending me the photo of a C-17 parked next to a C-5. Wow, that's just massive. When you think this is huge, anyway. Oh, here we go. Right, so we've got a so I'd say we've still got about 15 F-35 still out there. And right, here comes the escorting vehicle, the follow me vehicle, just the truck just off-roading it there, getting out the way safely. This will be a good shot when you compare a vehicle to a C-17. Look at this! And normally I'm zoomed in by 100% on the quick climbs on the F-35 F-15s. This is at 87%. incredible climb. Look at this. Still steep climbing. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm going to miss that there as a feature.
I missed it last night because I was
Impressive takeoff.
Short, wasn't it? Very short.
Very short takeoff. Beautiful.
Got halfway down, whatever, about 9:30, C-17. That's just nice, isn't it? I was like, why can I not wait at least another 20 minutes or so? Yeah. Thing is, the old girl was like, I've got work in it. I was like, well, let's go. It takes an hour to get home, so that's the problem.
That's good. She got it.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be nice, yeah.
That would have been good.
Or even if yeah.
You off now, buddy? Yeah, good to see you. Okay, man. Have a great one, yeah? Thank you. Thanks so much. Good to see you again. Thanks for my tag. That's great. I love it. It's great. You know it is. That C-17 pilot was like, you know it is.
Especially when you set it up.
Amazing.
Tails only.
Even the C-17 getting involved with Quick Climb Friday.
Yeah.
See you later, buddy. Take care, boy. Have a good Christmas, man. That was definitely a quick climb, wasn't it?
I missed the first thing. Saw the last thing. Oh, that's good. That's funny. I was parked over there on the side.
Yes, you too. Have a good Christmas, mate. Take care, man.
Squeeze through down here. Just parked here. Some people. I don't know.
And Captain A, thank you very much for the super chat. Ted there with his Christmas hat on. Captain A, mince pies and hot chocolate for Nikos and Claire Bear. Also, thank you to the TCS family for a great 2024. Special thanks to my Spanner Flight family for all you do to support Nikos. Wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. Thank you very much there, Captain A, who's part of our Spanner Flight Guards March. Colin Patterson for all the love and support from members on this amazing channel. Sorry, should have sent this 3 weeks ago to mark my 12 months on board. Thank you very much, Guards March, to Colin Patterson. Bill Leary as well, thank you very much for the super chat. No, super chat. I'm so cold, my mouth can't open. Merry Christmas to all TCS, happy holidays, Ted and Nikos, and that's from Bill Leary. Thank you very much indeed for your super chat, Guards March, or super cat if you want to send a super cat in. Yes, take care, man. How we doing, ladies, gents and teddy bears? Hope we're all good. Hope we're well. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hope we're all good, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Hope we're well. We're just waiting for the woo. Just waiting for the arrivals. Ted and I are just now I didn't really get to talk about a lot about the history of the base, but don't worry, I mean there's plenty of time for next year. But I'll tell you what I will do. Here's my little random fact, right? So I know I don't have a US. Look at this, it's actually spinning away, the propeller there. Come on. It's going, there you go. I know I don't have a US Army Air Force aircraft just to show you this particular demo, but of course we've got a nice little Spitfire Mark 9 here. Now, how many roundels do you see there? Like straight away like that. You can see the two, right? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Have you ever wondered why there's only one US Army Air Force roundel during World War II, or at least a certain period of it? That is really spinning nicely. So if you look on, this one hasn't got any underneath, but I did have one with some underneath as well. So I'm going to show you something. A brush saved lives, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Early in 1942. Actually, if I show you this as an example. Early in 1942, the US Army Air Force decided to do away with having two roundels. Now, I know it's got the D-Day stripes, and it would have been perfect if I had the roundels underneath on this, but it doesn't, but never mind. The eyes naturally focus right in the middle because of the two roundels. This is excellent for an attacking aircraft if this was the defensive aircraft. The US Army Air Force decided to change this and just have the one roundel on the left top wing and then on the right on the bottom. And the reason for this saved lives to do it, because our eyes naturally try to get it into symmetry. It's that deception. So if you're in aerial combat, especially during World War II, you've got no radar or anything like that, and you're going in throughout clouds, you've got aircraft everywhere, you are looking out literally, okay, for the type of aircraft, but when things are going a few 100 miles per hour all over the place, all you're going to look out for is a colour and roundels. If you've got two roundels, your eyes naturally fix right in the centre. What's in the middle? Cockpit and engine. Game over. It gives the chance of that split second, because our eyes are going over here. It's not going in the middle. Now, at least if they're aiming for the bits of the wing, makes it a little bit more of longevity and lastability, and could save lives, because having two roundels, the attacking aircraft will focus right in the middle, and you know, especially as it's turning and you're in almost like the scissors or the yo-yo or a split S or anything like that into aerial combat, that little bit of brain disorientation, because the brain likes symmetry as well. When you've got two roundels, you will always aim for the middle, and of course once you've locked onto that, that could be disastrous. So the US Army Air Force decided in early 1942 to have the one roundel. That one bit of brush stroke saved lives, and it did, because now you can see that our eyes are just over here, not here, and that's the reason for it. Pretty cool, huh? There you go, here's a little random fact for you. Woo! Dee-dee-dee. Still got tons and millions of F-35 still out. I've got a better Spitfire to show you, not this one. This one's better. Yeah, this one's a lot better. I should have shown this one. Your eyes just go onto the roundels. So what they did, they got rid of the one roundel and it made it a bit like, just that split second saved a life, basically. Yes. Very good. Very good. Actually, this cracks me up.
I know it's a Razorback P47.
But the sheer difference in size,
that's what they all call juggles.
Yeah, that's it. So this was the one I wanted to show you. Again, you know, you're in a dogfight, your eyes are just, you know, as an attacker, you're going straight in that middle. So now do it. It's a lot harder. Amazing. The size difference between these two. Look at that. 47 litre displacement versus the beautiful 27 litre of the Spitfire, the Jug, the beautiful and the legacy of the P47 with the 48 was amazing. Now the 18-cylinder Pratt & Whitney 2800, tell you what, this was absolutely brilliant. So the actual avionics of this aircraft, the actual build is amazing. You got the air intake just here, right, and it's got the intercooler and turbocharger, and it's also, you know, you've watched Fast and Furious, right? Well, you know, when they press NOS, the P47D Thunderbolt, this is a Razorback by the way, and I'll explain in a moment. P47 Thunderbolt had a water and alcohol mixture here, and the pilot can actually press to initiate almost like a 300 horsepower boost. They would use it in, I guess, in emergencies, or if they need to just get away. Yeah, there was about 30 gallons of this, so I don't know how long that lasts, but the cooling system was amazing. The air goes all the way back here where the turbocharger is, and it gets fed all the way back here, and it runs the turbocharger here. It is absolutely, it is a masterpiece, and because it's air cooled as well, which means, well, there's been incidents of half cylinders missing, and this can still go. You see, because it's air cooled and not liquid cooled, because if you start getting hit around the cowling area and engine bay with liquid cooled like your radiator, you're going to run into a lot of trouble, and that's pretty much game over for any pilot. But because it's air cooled on the radial engine, this meant that you could actually get a little bit shot up and a bit more forgiving, or shall we say, can actually take a lot of hit. The P47 Thunderbolt with the 48th, there was 15,000 made. There was a couple of hundred B and C models, but the D models, there was about 15,000, and I'd say half of them were Razorback, like this is called the Razorback. But then obviously a lot favoured the bubble canopy, and there was about, again, half and half, about 7,000 of the bubble canopy, which gave the pilot a much more of a you know, observation, like a full, almost like a 360 view of what's going on. Now the 48th, they carried out a lot more, taking out gun positions, taking out railway lines. They carried out reconnaissance. They even dropped blood plasma in the drop tanks as well, carefully packed, a bit like the carpet baggers. Oh, what have we? Are those GPUs? What? Whoa! Wow. They're not real, by the way, because they're blue. You wouldn't want one of them on your head. Now, you know where we've always said, please don't stand right underneath the approach. We've had an F-15 with a loose one of them, and if that falls, that's it. I don't think Nurofen going to cure it, but no. Anyway, I am so cold. I might just go and get a quick cup of tea.
Did you see that F-35 thing? Go back, set its canopy up.
Oh right.
Yeah, it just went across the front because it's gone.
Yeah, I love it because the canopy opens from the nose.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's
cool.
not that. I'm thinking, well, it's winded.
Yeah, he spotted it off.
I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's gonna bang and go push, or the engine start and go. That's cool.
Obviously, C-17's in Francis Bond's stuff.
Yeah. Last day. Last one.
Away from the city centre. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. That time was great.
Yes, mate. Yeah. I've got it on my phone. So how bloody done? Got something better.
Yeah, I'll show you what my homework. I'll try to put it on the stream as well. I'll show you before. I do a lot of homework, literally.
Yeah, but no, you've got to imagine you've got to engage people for like 6 or 7 hours.
So I've got like how to tell the age of a United States Air Force by the roundel.
Yeah.
They had the meatball for them when they initiated with Japan. Had to get rid of the red because when you're fighting, you can't anything red.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes they put a bit of yellow on the roundel.
Yes.
In fact, some of the bombers at Royal Air Force have dark blue and light blue. Because again, if red, get rid of red, give red.
Yeah.
There was that, and then organising into Air Force, then wing group, and then squadron, they divided into 3 squadrons, which then I found out that's why the light blue didn't. And we got an arrival. There we go. Is it a hawk? I thought that wasn't going to land then. Woo!
There you go. That's what
It's one back. But there you go. Just
no.
lots of bits and pieces that I do.
Yeah, but it's like say though, you stream what 6, 7 hours, so you've got to keep people engaged. Don't you?
Yeah. And you're like this. The drawing engines. I need a better one. This is the Typhoon one. This is the Eurofighter. How it works. Yeah, just. But it helps.
One aircraft you don't mention is the English Lightning.
I know because I don't really see it a lot. I do mention.
Okay, fair enough.
I do. The only time I mention the English Electric Lightning is at Waddington because of the when I talk about aerobatics, the 5 Hertz, 56 Squadrons. So I'll talk about that. I tried to explain about performance takeoff, where it has similar performance except the uniqueness of the alignment of the vertical engines on the Lightning.
But didn't they run a based here as well?
The English Electric Lightning?
Yeah, run a based here.
No, not based here.
Lakenheath's American base. They never had
I
lightnings,
don't
did they?
go. I don't go to a base where they were based at, if that makes sense. So all the bases I go to, I've never come across.
I'm saying that for because I've got a model kit of a Lightning, and it's got RAF Lakenheath like not like LM, but basically based there. So like every year as well. Now I don't know if it's true or I don't know.
Well, it was RAF here from 40 to 48.
Oh, is it good?
1960. In 1960. Yeah, sure. Maybe I can help. No, take time. It's all good. I'll do my best. It can also get the speed things from this up. But yes, it's been USAF was here since 1958.
This one,
Oh, put Lakenheath on there.
No.
That's the last one. Unless it took off.
Yeah, like I say,
off.
yeah.
Could have just, you know, just landed here, and when they're doing like exercises, that could be what it is. So I'll show you some of the homework that I get up to as well on the screens, just may help you as well. This is what I get up to. I've been learning about the 8th Air Force, so we'll start off with the shapes. So you start off with the 8th Air Force, and you've obviously got the Air Force itself, and this is how it breaks down. It goes into an air division, goes down into a wing, then the group, like the 48 Fighter Group, and then the squadrons itself. Now, you may be familiar with the square D, so if you see like a B-17 or a B-24 Liberator, you'll see shapes and a letter. Now, each shape actually told you the air division. So you got the Air Force, the 8th, and then which division are you in? So you got the triangle being the 1st Air Division. If you see a circle on the tail, usually it was for B-24s, but that's the 2nd Air Division, and then the 3rd Air Division. So now you can say that the RAF Mildenhall's 100th Bomb Group were definitely the 3rd Air Division. And then we'll come back to that in a moment. I'm going to show you the breakdown, but then I also learned about each fighter group had 3 squadrons, and then I'll talk to you about the roundel. And then also you can actually identify the age of the United States Army Air Force roundel aircraft at the time. So obviously I didn't have colour, but the red meatball with the white star and the blue background, aircraft from 1919 to say 1942, but they got rid of this as they initiated with Japan in the Pacific, so they had to get rid of red, because red, again, as we spoke about having the roundels, saving lives, the pilot, as soon as they see red, shoot it. It's Japan, Japanese aircraft, so they got rid of the meatball, and from May 15th 1942 there was no red meatball, the red dot, so you can do that. And then June 28th you got the bar on the wings. June 28th 1943, this was to boost visibility. There was a short spell in June 1943 to August 43, you may have seen a red outline on the bar. And then a little bit more about the bomb groups and the air divisions. So I just wrote some random ones for you. So 379th Bomb Group was the K, 100th Bomb Group was the D, but then you could have had different, the same letter on different shapes as well. So if you have the K or the D, right, so let's take the D, the square D, but if you stuck it on a triangle, all right, where can you see a triangle D? Maybe there wasn't one. Oh well, not the best example in the world. Hang on. But it would mean a different a bombardment wing.
Oh, fair enough.
So here's the breakdown of the wings. Oh, there you go. No, that's K. All right. And then, so when we said about the air division, you've then got the wing itself. So this was part of the 41st Bombardment Wing, and each wing had its own fighter squadron as well, which I can talk about as well, which was quite clever, which I wrote down over here. So it's quite a lot to take in. All the way back here, look, each division had an attached fighter wing, so I was writing down them. And then if you go further down, so I tried to break down the 1st Air Division a little bit for you. There they are with their triangles and the letters. And then of course, once you've got the bomb wing, you've got the bomb group, and under the bomb group you've got the squadrons. Let's have a look here now. There you go, there's a few more, but this is what I get up to in my spare time. When I have spare time. It's quite a lot to take in. There isn't a formula or anything like that. It was done at random. I guess that, well, I say random, but there's no formula to it. You have to kind of remember them all.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, no,
How
that's
many
it.
have we had back? Is it 3?
Yeah, we had 3. Yeah.
Okay, so there's what? At least 14? Wow.
This is good to see more quick ones today, though. It's good to know you're here, see, that's why.
Hope we're all good, ladies and teddy bears. Welcome to our final show of the year. Well, our full show. We do have a little Christmas special, weather permitting, as we've said. And then another little stream. Oh, there's the shutdown on one of them.
And that's what I heard. I was like, oh, I've got engine, come on. I was like, well, that's just...
Living the dream, how you doing? Hope you're good. Mick T, Margot, Colin Patterson, Ali Dayland, Edward Coates, Simon Watchorn, who's here as well, Captain A, hope you're all good, Alan Gates.
Nicholas, yeah, they shooting or they burst scarers? We can hear the distance, you know, constantly sometimes banging.
There is a range here.
Oh, there is?
Yeah,
Right.
they do train.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you can hear the constant gunfire, yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of the fascinating things about the history of RAF Lakenheath was mid parts of 1940 when the base was a decoy airfield. Don't forget, RAF Mildenhall was built in 1934 and Feltwell 1936 with Harrows and Wellington bombers, Feltwell and Mildenhall with the Hayford, and eventually Wellingtons and Stirlings as well. And being sat in the middle is what's called a decoy airfield. They would have had at the time two types of decoy airfields. There would have been a K site and a Q site. Now these are codes for nighttime or daytime. You see, it needs different type of work if you're going to be a daytime decoy airfield, and nighttime operations called a Q site. Now there would have been an officer in a bunker working the lights on the fake runway, and interestingly the village of Eriswell actually provided the plywood to make the fake Wellington bombers, for example, which was quite interesting. Now, one of the posters I came across once upon a time was in a decoy airfield bunker, and on the poster it said to the officer, your job every night is to try and get bombed. I mean, if that's not an inspiration to come to work, then I don't know what is. But interestingly, it does take a lot of work to try and deceive the opponents. There's also Operation Starfish as well, where it was controlled explosions to make the enemy think that they've hit the target. There would have been fake villages and towns, fake everything, fake control tower. But very interestingly, you do need your locals to cooperate as well. So you can't have cars just driving. If you were lucky enough to have a car in 1940, you would have had, cars would have to turn the lights off or use the red lights. If you're a cyclist, that could be a dangerous time. Street lights turned off, even torches with tissues in them to dim the lights, that kind of thing. So you do need a bit of an interaction, because let's face it, as I've been reading more and more about World War II, it was literally, for Britain and everywhere, the People's War. It really was a time to get together. In fact, the village of the village of Lakenheath in 1939 even did a fundraising for a Spitfire. They raised just short of £9,000 for that time period. To get yourself a Spitfire, I think it needed anywhere between sort of around £10,000 to buy a brand new Spitfire. So they did rather well to raise that kind of money. Amazing. Can't be too long now for the arrivals.
Well, you can just watch the tanker come in.
Excuse me, mate.
Hello.
She's come to see you.
Hello, you alright?
This is our first
experience.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's only 9 weeks old.
9 weeks old. Wow,
maybe
could be
she could
officially our youngest.
Maybe she could get a mention on the video.
What's her name?
Mia.
Mia,
Yeah.
9 weeks old.
Yeah.
Wow, Mia. Big shout out to probably is our youngest followers of the Ted Coningsby channel. 9-week-old Mia.
Thanks, mate.
No problem
Cheers.
at all. Wow. got to change the battery in case I do 5,000 circuits on one bar of battery left. Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
taxing the jet.
I do it all the time. It's on.
Flashing away.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's going to survive, so
You say about dummy here for us, I was saying wooden mock-ups of aircraft.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, and the German Sassin dropped a wooden bomb.
They did that. They did that back. They did that back. They did that. They actually took a wooden bomb to German decoy airfield and dropped one. Is that the one you mean?
It might be. I've read somewhere.
Yeah. I've heard about
like,
this. That was. Yeah.
They wouldn't, are they? I'll just drop a wooden bomb.
Yeah, I've heard of this. Decoy airfields are pretty good. Actually, I forgot to mention, it was hit 5 times, so it worked. During that time, I went to the Buildmill Museum, sat in the Library Park Museum. Just
Where is the museum? I don't even know.
by B&M Sainsbury's.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Just ask for our park and then just walk down.
Fair enough.
And it's just there. It has some very strange opening times.
Oh.
So just check.
Yeah.
It's like it opens for just 2 hours, but I think Saturday opens for about 4 hours. I think. Just check. But it's got the Lakenheath Warrior there.
Oh,
you know the one I mentioned about the one that they found with the horse and everything.
Oh,
That I went just about, but they got a lot about Mildenhall.
Yeah.
Loads on Mildenhall. It's in aircraft and stuff, which is pretty cool. Here he is. Hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, good, man. That was very good.
I was underneath it. Scary.
What, underneath what? The 608?
You don't know what's left, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh. Yeah, jets spawning up.
Yes, it sounds scary.
Well, I don't think they've got a land. Just look off it. Or are they just teasing us again?
I know there's a NOTAM for 4 o'clock. It closes.
Well, it annoyed me yesterday, right? I got here at just about 8:30, right? Going, oh, I'm going to see some aircraft, right? 9:15 come, nothing. I was like, that's nice.
What, today?
No, yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Last night,
Yeah.
basically. That's why I wanted to see that C-17 take off. Because
right.
when I left, that was coming in. But of course, it's got to be going home.
Oh, no.
It's been by... Oh, no.
Just waiting for a few years for it.
This is for you, by the way, man.
Yes, I
There's
heard.
there's a 20...
Are you supposed to be spoiling this?
There's a £50 storage fee
yeah.
to go with it as well. Here we go! No worries, mate. Here we go. 2 F-35s. Another 2. So we've got 4 in the circuit coming now. So they entering what's called Point Charlie, which is just over the trees. They're quite high. about that. My fingers are so solid, I can't even get to the controls. Oh dear. Wow, that certainly made some noise and made a good entrance. So that's 6 back in total, with 1 still here just in the circuit. Who looks to be having a great time up there. Yep, certainly having a good time. Look at this. Oh yeah, producing some ribbons. And again, if you've run out of ribbons over Christmas wrapping your presents, then I'd suggest coming to Lakenheath, because there's plenty of ribbons here. Heading for Mildenhall.
Yeah, it's quite damp.
We've got more arriving just behind us now, coming from everywhere. Okay, here we go. So that's 6 that have actually landed so far. Here we go. What's this one got? 2 on arrival here using the ILS. Another 2 precision of the ILS. That's instrument landing system, which is an aid that sends out frequencies for both lateral and the glide slope antenna as well, which is while we get this beautiful alignment, which is basically your vertical, to put the pilot into the imaginary 3-degree glide path. Another one now, look at this, running in on initial. aero braking, that's aerodynamic braking, or wheelie to you and I, but it is actually aerodynamic braking. That's using the whole of the undercarriage to basically make it into like a giant drag chute, basically, and exposing that undercarriage to create drag. And the idea is to really take the pressure off the braking systems. Effective if you're coming back with a heavy payload, for example, as well. Landed. So we're looking at around about 7 to go, with another 2 and 2. 2 in downwind right now, and 2 into Point Charlie right now. And then the one that went out on a mission on its own. Here we go. I believe. I don't think we're seeing anything on the 23rd, so here we go. Smell the rubber there now.
That's what I'm trying to say, it's rubber.
Yeah. You do it, you know how it is.
Oh, there's no, there's your one. There's 2 there.
showtime, Lady Sheds teddy bears. Oh, what's this one got here? Here comes trouble.
It's gonna sneak out the other one. That might be the plan.
Two more. Here we go. I believe this is our last one. There we go, final scenes from Lakenheath for the last time of the year.
That all of them, Nick? Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I think that is it. I think Lakenheath, that is it for the year.
Yeah. Double check. Oh yeah. Oh man. Even the C-17 had a go, didn't it?
That's it. That's what I mean. He's going Australia's flying monitor.
I do love that. Yeah.
Still playing Yap.
you doing, y'all? My name is Casey from the 100th. I thought I'd step by and see my crew. I work in QA, so it's nice to see some of the parts get put in and get to work. Make sure it's all good. Just want to wish all our USAFE crew a very Merry Christmas. What up from all the way from West Coast? What up?
Yeah.
Lakenheath, Millnor, Fatwell, we're all in. Wishing my crew a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And all of you folks, hope you're all good. What up from West Coast, California? You know how it is. Hit that like button.
Yeah.
Make us proud. See ya. How we doing, ladies, gents, teddy bears? As we draw to the end of our military aviation flying for 24, sorry, I've travelled. I did say Nicholas and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Oh yeah, I don't even know how far I've got either. Give me 1 second. 2 ticks. She's working today.
Oh, right. That's alright then.
Yeah, she's working today. Done that and done that. And David Brooks haven't done that, so I'm going to go with. Oh yeah, thank you. I need that.
You want that,
for that, yeah. One of the stream, it was absolutely pouring it down, and the wet wipes were full of water. I was like, yeah, they're wet wipes, all right. That was hilarious. That was hilarious that day. Okay, go. Don't lose the Santa hat, Ted, not yet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll have free kebab. How we doing, ladies, gents, and teddy bears? Hope we're all good. Debbie Brooks, thank you. Have a fantastic Christmas, everyone. Guards March for Debbie Brooks. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you all from Living the Dream. Guards March for you. 2024 has been incredible here at TCS. Looking forward to 2025. Stay safe, stay positive, and much love and high fives to you all. Thanks a lot, Living the Dream. Mark Joyce, thank you. And a Guards March for Living the Dream again, who's a member for 18 months. Oh yeah. Hans Olaf Mork celebrating membership for 9 months. My TCS Christmas movie would be named Mildenhall. Nice, okay, keeping it simple. Muzz Mason, high five, thank you for gifting 5 Ted Coningsby memberships. Thank you so much. And Ginger Bailey, Merry Christmas everybody. Thanks Nikos, Ted and Spanners for a great year of aviation. Guards March, thank you very much. Gav BC, member for 6 months. All here's to 6 months. Keep up the great work, Nikos, Spanner Flight, and Merry Christmas to you. Thank you very much. Barb Mac UK, Guards March for you, member for 9 months. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. Sorry?
That's your flight, mate.
Oh, where's that come from?
It's from your pocket.
I'm giving away money at this rate. Hang on. Flew out. And message from Tracy, got the flatbread for the 50. It's come up on your phone.
What?
Tracy says she's got the flatbreads.
That's fantastic. Thanks for letting me know. That's all he said.
Yeah. Bob Mac UK, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. Thanks for being a member for 9 months, Bob Mac UK. Terry as well, Geisberg, member for 5 months. Merry Christmas everyone, Guards March. I think that is everyone. I think that's everyone.
Guards March for Tracy for getting the flatbreads.
Oh, I'm gonna, don't worry about that. It just popped up on here, but I'm gonna read it.
It could have been forward.
Seal Sec, Merry Christmas, happy. Seal Sec, thank you very much. Guards March, been a member for 5 months. Tracy for getting the flatbreads for the fish fingers. For Simon Marchorn, if you tuned in, that is hilarious. Okay, right. we are going to go and celebrate a end of year.
It's there.
Well, I'm still going, still here. How we doing? Hope we're good. Woo! There we go. Let me just move that for the last time. Here we go then, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Wow, what a year! What a year we've had. It's been absolutely incredible, amazing. Just before we go, I just want to say a massive Merry Christmas to all of the 48 Fighter Wing. Thank you so much for a brilliant year. Thank you to all of you, whatever it is you're doing over Christmas and the New Year, to the 48 Fighter Wing, thank you so much. And of course, it leaves me to lead on to say that all our Royal Air Force who are working over Christmas as well, I hope you're all good, and season's greetings to you all. And if you are working, we are thinking of you. We do know and pride ourselves so much and honour you all so much for doing what you do best, and that is to protect UK airspace. So thank you very much. And all of our fans, whatever it is that you're all doing, all of you tuned in right now, have an absolutely superb Christmas, okay, and New Year. Whatever it is, whether you like to be on your own, whether you like the family time, whatever it is, make sure you're good and have a good time. That is the main thing. Don't let anything stress you out. Just sit back, relax, enjoy, and have a great time. Exactly. Right, ladies, gents, teddy bears, it gives me that moment now to say thank you so much for an absolutely incredible year. I don't know, I could be here for another hour just discussing how amazing the whole year has been, because it has. There's so many highlights, there's so many things the channel has done. It's evolved from just a YouTube channel. We've been working with cadets, doing cadet TED Talks, inspiring our future generation. Charity fundraising, oi oi, the wonderful people that we've met here through our chats, and then finally we meet them. There's only one thing left for me to say: thank you so much. So, ladies, gents, teddy bears, so it's sort of for the last time. Yes, I might say it now, because it will be for the last time for the whole year, apart from our two extra little shows we're going to do next week. So, for the last time for 2024, exactly, it is. See you soon. Wish you well and a happy new year. See you later, everyone. Take care. Hey! Oh man, it's quite sad actually to shut it up, isn't it? Oh no. Press the button.
I can't dream of the weather and give this a
I would do if my hands were frozen.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've just got to push the button. Here we go, pushing the button.